Hello everyone and welcome to my island tour of Wisteria. I'm here at my airport and I actually see a balloon in the background. Bye balloon. We're going to take a look at the map first. Oops, that's the wrong button. We have Carrie, Lionel, Punchy, Anchovy, Sky, Keaton, Raymond, and Ava for my villagers. I kept it at the minimum of 8 villagers to get the 3 stars, to get the permit for landscaping and waterscaping. So this is my island that is CastleCore, cottage, core, town. I'm not really sure what to call it, but right here at the entrance we have a train station. I will be taking you counterclockwise, but I just wanted to show you the train station here at the entrance that greets you. And then directly to the right of the entrance we have an ABM and a telephone booth and some garbage cans just for whenever visitors are coming over. They can take out bells, use the phone, contact whoever they need to. Behind us we have the castle. Oh, I will show you the inside shortly, but I am going to go down here and show you our first neighborhood. And you will see here, I passed some papers that have this lovely villager, Pietro. There is a little bit of lore for this island. We will get into it as we go through the island. As you can see here behind the neighborhood, we have a market. So we have like a cosplay sewing fix it up little station. We have a little bookshop, a bakery, a pottery and art shop, and of course the plant shop. And if we continue on, we have another balloon. Oh my goodness, if only I had my slingshot on me today, I would have gotten so many gifts. We can cross this bridge and we're greeted by Lionel. Hi Lionel. Lionel's just strolling through being our tour guide. We have another neighborhood here, 2 yellow houses next to each other. And if we continue over here to the far right side of the island, we have a little like subway station / sewer. So you can actually go down into the sewer if you go behind this tree and take the pipe. If I could take the pipe, that would be great. What button is it? Is it this button? Okay. It is A. Okay, so as you can see, we are in the basement of my house, which is the sewer. Don't tell anybody that it is the basement of my house. I really liked this idea. I was going to go with a subway station, and it just kind of turned into the sewer, where we keep all of our dark, deep secrets of lore. So, on my last island, Pietro was a menace. He was following me, just always following me, always in the way, always in my business. And Pietro, I finally got him kicked off of my island. But I think that he was not in my campsite this time. It was Raymond, but I did see him on villager hunts. He tried to get on my island again, and I said no. But the lore is kind of in the castle, so we'll go over the rest of the story when we get there. But before we get to the castle, we have this beautiful transition piece here, which is a butterfly bush garden. So if you look at the map, you can see where I'm standing It is in the shape of a butterfly. And I had a lot of fun working on this on my stream. So if you're ever interested in seeing how I make my... Look at Anchovy over there smelling the flowers. How I make my builds, I am live on Twitch as well. It will be in the description below. We come up to another neighborhood where Raymond and I'm not sure who lives here on the left. It is Anchovy. So we have Raymond's and Anchovy's house right here. And finally, we can get to the... oh no, there's some branches back there. I'm going to have to clean them up before I save the DA again. But we have this beautiful look out of the castle. We have a double bridge action here. I'm really happy with how this came out. I did this on stream as well. Very, very happy with it. So, we get into the lore of the castle. So we're finally inside officially. And we go into the courtyard, which just has a gazebo and a fountain and some greenery. Nothing suspicious. Until you go back here and there's a bunch of people in jail. And one of them is a bee. That's me. I was put in jail. And then there's a mushroom, which is my friend Logan. He was put in jail with me. And this is my mod Shan, the dog. Shan also streams if you want to go check her out. And she's visiting us in the jail. Look at that. And then this is one of my followers on Twitch. This is Splish. She was also put in jail. And this is Pug. She was also put in jail. And this is Wolfie. He was put in jail. So we were all collectively put in jail. Splish tried to break me out. She got put in jail. I'm not really sure how Pug and Wolfie got here. They were here before I was here. But my suspicions is Pietro was skeptical of them finding out about his scandals, you know, like what he was up to and what he had planned, and then put them in the jail. So you will see Pietro has a place on this island where he's hiding out, where he's waiting to take over the island. So back here we have a cafe, just a little cafe in the castle. Nothing too much. And then we'll go back towards Anchovy and Raymond's house over here, and we'll continue up to my house. Just a bunch of trees, and then we get to this view of the house, which has a bridge in front of it, and some trees, and a fountain. So inside, we're going to ignore that. This is, oh no, look at that. All right, so inside here, we have the kitchen and the living room. And I have the other 3 rooms blocked off with curtains. And as you know, downstairs is the sewer, so we're just going to go upstairs. So this is my bedroom. This is where I will save my DA. I have a little reading nook over there. I have a little desk, phone and books, radio and clothes. All the essentials. What else could you need? And then we're going to head back out for the rest of the tour. Okay, so we are at the front of my house again. We're going to continue to the left. We just have a few houses behind here. I built up a lot of like pillars and walls. And these are just their individual yards. And then we come up upon the museum. I try to do a lot of my builds symmetrical. I felt like that really helped with the theme of the island. I have a pergola down here with benches on 4 sides. And up here I have a lookout. Oh, I gotta get rid of these weeds. I had these weeds down for my rock garden, which you will see here in a second. And I always have, I don't know if this will save in the DA. Oh, I don't have my shovel on me. But this money spot always spawns. It has nowhere else on the island to spawn because every inch of this island is covered in an item or a custom path. So this is just the lookout here of the water, and we have a little information board here about this area. And then we continue left. We have a little like courtyard garden kind of thing with this art piece, which could be part of the museum since it's just right there. And it's just kind of like a nice little transitional area to go to Abel's. So this is Abel's. This is like their little like work area. They do their sewing and this is a bunch of their clothes. There's a bunch of storage back there with all those boxes. And we have a little swing here. And a little place to sit, have a little coffee. And then down here, you'll see there's flyers of Pietro and there's flyers of bees, which represent me. So this is Pietro's little hideout here. I might get like a little mannequin of Pietro just to make it like more obvious that this is where he is and staying and like hiding out on the island. And I will put someone in the campsite for the dream address as well, just to make it look like he's staying there. Or maybe he's not staying here. Maybe he's taken over the island now and that's why the campsite is empty. Leave it up to your interpretation. Down here, as I mentioned, we do have my rock garden. I am going to clean up these weeds. I had to time travel before taking this island tour. I had to put it in the right time zone or time of year so that the bushes were not in season. So we are in May right now. So then we come down here, we have nooks. This is where my nooks lay. We have a little bench, some shopping bins, and some storage items back there. And then we have a beautiful, another transition area that leads up to nooks. You can see nooks back there in the background. And then we come down to our dock. We have Yacht Club. If you're familiar, you know. That's what I'll say. If you know, you know. And of course, to finish off the dock, I put a little fisherman's kind of shed here with all of their fish that they've caught and where they would hang out. And then we circle back to this train station and back to the entrance. So that is my entire island of Wisteria. Thank you so much for watching. I will put the DA again up on the screen. It will also be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see everyone next time.